Hi, Joe.
I
Guess what?
what?
Go fuck yourself. Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen here, you
Does that
son of
hurt
a
your
bitch.
feeling? Does that hurt your feeling?
Yo, I got a question for you.
What?
Want to have safety meeting?
Fuck yeah. Sounds like a
Cheers.
great idea. Cheers.
So Pat,
So, Joe.
did you like dragons? Like when you was younger and shit?
Yeah, everybody does. Why
I
not?
bet
Or
you
what?
did like me dragging these nuts across your mouth.
Oh, that was pretty lame, dude.
No, you liked it
Nah, it was pretty lame.
just about as much as your
I
mama
really
likes
thought
it.
you were gonna tell me something really legitimately cool about a dragon, but no. Nope. Right back to the genitalia jokes. You fucking
I think
guy, you.
dragons, I think dragons and T Rexes were one and the same. Think about it, bro. Think about it. When you every time you see a dragon, right? Like in what was that one show with Winter's Coming? What the fuck was that show? With all the dragons and
Game
shit.
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Think about it, man. They were these big lizardoids with really short arms and wings. They were T Rexes. They were flying T Rexes. They're one and the same.
Um, I don't think I'm high enough for that conversation.
Do you even think dinosaurs were real?
Yeah,
You sure they're just
you
not a
ever
hodgepodge of bones that they really don't know what the fuck they are? So it's just people playing, let's take a guess. This looks like a femur bone.
I don't know. I mean, like, of course, I've never physically seen one, but they've got to be real, man. I
Think
mean,
about this.
there's been dinosaur bones in museums for longer than we've been alive.
Think about this. No human has ever seen a dinosaur, okay? Except for their bones. But we have figured out a way to tell you what they look like in this aspect of like what the texture of their skin would have been if they were covered in fur or feathers, all the way down to what they sound like. How do we know what a fucking dinosaur sounds like?
We don't. We just guess.
Exactly. I don't think dinosaurs are real. I don't think they're real in the aspect that they think they are. I think they were just overgrown reptiles
Yeah, they're real extinct.
because
That's
everything
what they are.
if you were to go back to Jurassic times, everything would have been like 10 times larger than what it is now because the oxygen levels were 10 times greater, causing everything to live longer, grow bigger. Humans also, and
So,
reptiles they don't stop growing their entire life. So you take that iguana who lives an average of 100 years, 120 years, whatever, I don't know, and you make it to where that fucking son of a bitch has been living for 1,000 years. Imagine how big it's gonna be, man.
so what you're saying is, if we had the opportunity to jump in a time machine, I'd go back to prehistoric times and just unzip my pants and let nature take its course.
Exactly.
I think it would work. All natural male enhancement
Well, I'm just
from the
saying,
prehistoric times.
I think if you were to go back to prehistoric times, you'd also find humans.
Would you think they have cool names like Joe or Pat? Or they'd be like,
No.
or eh, or ee,
Shit like that.
Bobble. Everybody's named Bobble.
Babu.
Bobble. 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 Anyway,
I don't know,
I don't
man.
really know where I was going with that. Hey,
Like,
I got something to say real quick to you guys. So Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
That was weak. I
You're
thought you were
welcome.
about to say something
Dude,
really cool, and then you come out with
I
some
was.
lame ass shit like that. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. He's just
No,
he's
you're not
he's
sorry.
fucking horrible. I'm not.
Why? You're not
I'm
apologizing.
sorry. I'm sorry that they had to deal with you over there saying some weak shit like that. Talking about I got something to say to you. If you like this, hit the like.
What would you like me to say? Oh, hang on. Jesus loves you.
Exactly.
Is that better?
I feel
I
so
even
much
made eye
better.
contact so that way it was like personal.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
it is safety meeting.
That's all I wanted
My
you
wife's
to do.
out here, but she doesn't want to be a part of the show.
No one wants to be a part of this show. It's like a curse.
People should though. Why don't you guys want to come join? Are you afraid to talk in front of a camera? Is that the problem? Or are you afraid that people will hear your voice or see what you look like, and that makes you scared? Here's the thing, right? People, we as individuals, we only really matter to the people that immediately surround us. To the rest of the world, nobody gives a fuck. So if you get in front of a camera and you might look a little funny or have a weird voice, then you just fit in with the rest of us because we all do. So come join us. Let's have a fucking session. Let's talk about some shit. Let's have some laughs. Talk about different kind of strains that we're smoking on. We talk about
Pineapple punch. Doesn't taste
pineapple
like
punch.
doesn't taste like pineapple, but it's got some punch.
Right. We could ask the ripe old question: boxers or briefs? I mean, these are legitimate things, and everybody has an answer to. And
Depends
most of
on
the
the
people
day.
would say,
Depends on the day.
"Yeah,
If it's a hot day, 100% briefs. I mean boxers. A nice cold day, it's got to be some briefs. That way everything's in there. It's all nice and warm.
right.
Gotta think.
You got to keep that blood flow."
Exactly. And then if it's a really, really, really hot day, you just you Adam and Eve that shit.
Just throw a leaf over your genitalia and go at it.
As long as it's covered, man. So, you see about that Freightliner that got caught off in, I can't remember, some port,
It's over in like the
the Suez Canal,
yeah.
I think.
Yep. Yeah, the Suez Canal. Yep.
Now, I have this book, right, that I read. It's probably one of my favorite books of all time when I was in jail. And it's called The Stone Monkey. And it is about a bunch of Asian immigrants coming to America. And how they got here was on one of those freight boats. All right. And it just makes you want to wonder. Why do they want no one to come and help them? Why are they not taking aid? Saying no, we'll handle it ourselves. They got to know what's on there.
Dude, not only do they got to know what's on there, but it was intentional. It was supposed to go there and get stuck. Anybody who's navigated those seas knows there's certain regions that you can't sail under due to sea level. And if it's too low, you obviously can't go there.
Pirates. Listen to this conspiracy theory. All right. You want to call it. So this boat is stuck in the Suez Canal, blocking the canal off. Meaning, and it's already told a bunch of its own people to take an opposite route all the way around the tip of Africa and back up around. You guys ever seen Captain Phillips? Didn't they make that same mistake? Oh, you never seen Captain Phillips? Or the Tom Hanks movie?
Is it the movie with the guys like, I'm the captain? No.
I am the captain now. I love that movie, man. Look at me. I am the captain now. Sorry. If that offended anybody out there, I'm sorry. I'm not from Somalia. But it's just an awesome movie. But either way, What if they're setting up their own people to get robbed?
Evergreen. I think this was the name on the side of the ship. It said Evergreen.
But it just makes sense, right?
I just think that maybe they're about to do some shit, and that port is the only way in and out of that whole son bitch for everybody. And if they plug it, that means they can't have the cavalry come in through by water, anyways, like battleships, i.e., or something along those lines.
Well, I could see that.
Maybe, I don't really know. I just find it weird that it's been almost a week and it's still stuck. So
Yeah, but
that
why
makes
are
me
they
believe it
telling?
was definitely intentional.
But why are they telling everybody just go around Africa? Don't even bother about coming up here trying to help, nothing like that. Just go around Africa. We don't care if it makes your trip an extra month or two. You just be late. Go around Africa.
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird though. So
Just
that
got me
that
wondering,
boat.
huh?
So you got that boat that's doing that. I'm trying to think. I saw something yesterday. I think. What was it?
My mar's still turning up.
Lima are still turning up.
Yeah.
Over in New Zealand area, they have all these different mysterious craters keep popping up.
Asteroids?
No,
Aliens.
it's like methane release coming from the Earth, but they're producing these alleged craters. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know the Earth could fart like that and make massive holes the size of a dome. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was possible. To me, that looks like and sounds like it's the aftermath of like a bomb field. They're testing missiles or something. That's how my brain works. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like.
I mean, it makes sense.
Joe, did you happen to catch uh, Biden's press conference? His first press conference as president.
No, I did not.
He didn't take any questions unless they're rehearsed, scripted questions. Well, here's the weird part, dude. So I'm watching it, right? And bro, the guy that was on the TV last night or the night before, I don't know. He looks like a much different Biden than the one we saw a week ago.
Oh,
The
yeah?
one we saw a week ago was a much different looking Biden than the one we saw from a year ago.
Plastic
But this guy
surgery
actually,
or.
so maybe this
Excuse
guy
me.
had color in his eyes, and that's what made him look different. I don't know, but he actually had color to his eyes. Where for the past, month or two, he's pretty much kind of to my what I see, he's got like black eyes, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong, or maybe I'm not.
What if this isn't even the real Joe Biden, right? What if in like 3 years from now, it all gets exposed and this Joe Biden dies or whatever, and then we find the real one locked up in a closet somewhere? Is that what you think's
Who
going
knows?
on?
I don't know what's going on though. I just kind of feel like when it comes to a lot of different things, like stuff gets talked about, obviously,
Did you know
everywhere,
he
every
used
day.
to own the island next to Epstein's? The one with the secret port on it, everything. The one where they think that that's how they were smuggling the people. Biden's island.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
It's just weird. I don't know. I'm not trying to get on politics, but
Why not?
it's just something. I saw the press conference yesterday, and it was pretty sad.
Pat,
Even
we've been on
even though
politics for a while.
I know. But even reading off a script, man, he couldn't even get that right.
He can't walk upstairs.
No, you know.
I mean, we've all stumbled going up the stairs. I will give you that. But we've been impaired, or the stairs were just built wrong,
or in a hurry.
Why was he in that much of a hurry to get to the top of the stairs?
Probably had to poop.
Like, is there a rule that the president has to be able to run from the bottom to the top stair? Is it like a secret race between all the presidents? Who can get to the top of the stair of the jet the fastest?
But in the meantime, Vice President Harris won't fucking salute the Marines standing at the base of Air Force 2 or Air Force 1. She just walks by, doesn't salute him. And then come to find out, I guess, by all technicalities, the Vice President doesn't have to. But
she's not really the leader of the Army, of the military. She's the leader of the Senate, the House, Congress.
I don't know. I would just think, I mean, I've always seen presidents and vice presidents alike, but always salute the soldiers.
You mean one would think, right?
I mean, it's been the American way.
You see how no, Los Angeles over a couple of days ago, I think it was actually last night, they went and threw out a bunch of homeless people that were living in Echo Park, some park in Los Angeles. Like, a bunch of people got arrested from the protests and everything. Like, I could understand you saying we don't want the homeless in the park. I can get that. What I don't get is how you have nowhere for them to go. Like, I don't know.
What we need to do is figure out how to make them not be homeless anymore.
Exactly.
Get them a job. First, get them a haircut or a shower, whatever they need.
Or how about
get them a job?
How about these cities, instead of taking these houses that are abandoned by people or get foreclosed on because people don't pay their fucking bills, whatever reason, instead of fucking sitting there and letting them sit there and rot somewhere, how about you invest a little bit of money into the house, make it so where it's livable, sell it to someone at a decent rate, at a low income rate, or even just tell these low income families, if you don't have all the money right now, we'll do a rent to own type of situation. Instead of you going to the bank and taking out a mortgage, which you don't have the money for. But we'll sell you the house at $20,000 on a rent to own. You give me $600 a month, whatever, for this many months. Meanwhile, the person's still paying taxes on the house. You guys fucking win. You make more money from that house selling it at a rate of $15,000, $20,000 to a low-income family, and that low-income family paying taxes on it, than it just sitting there whittling away, and then you tear it the fuck down, and then it's an empty lot. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I live in the inner city and I see neighborhoods full of empty, vacant houses all over this fucking place. Drive down the main street down here, and you got nothing but old bakeries. Yeah. All these malls closing down that have just been ways for people to funnel money illegally. Like, do you know if you opened a mall, like, you didn't have to pay any taxes on that shit? Like, it's some weird little loophole. That's why it's lucrative to own a mall. Like,
right. Owner, but you sublease every store.
Exactly.
But online shopping killed everything pretty much.
No, it didn't. Go to Carousel, well, Destiny Mall. That shit's still packed. just like it's always been, bro. The only difference is you're not going to find what you actually went there for.
Right. You get a whole bunch of other shit.
Yep.
$6 pretzel and whatnot.
Like, legitimately, I tried to buy a pair of shoes because I only buy a pair of shoes once every couple years. And every time I would find a pair I like, nothing in my size. The whole fucking mall. Go online, same fucking problem. You go to Walmart, half the time what you searching for in Walmart's not even there. You got to buy it online.
True.
But people are still out here shopping, bro. Best believe.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, you think about like Great Northern over in Clay. Like there's only literally like, I think we went up there like 2 weekends ago, and I think there was only a total of 5 stores left, and one of them was Dick's, and Dick's is actually moving out and going down the street.
I think Shopping Town is completely shut down. I don't think there's anything left in Shopping Town.
You're right. That shit closed. It closed before the pandemic, actually.
Nah, the pandemic killed it. Because before the pandemic, it was just like literally, older people would use it for therapy. They would go there and just walk around. Because everything was all pretty much one level. Then they had those chairs that were therapeutic and massaging. You know what I mean? They'd give you all those massages and shit. Old people loved it. They'd go there, they'd walk around, they'd get their exercise. There was no young kids in there messing with them.
Call me a kid, right? But my whole life, I've always wanted to find like the entry and the exit from one side to the other of any shopping mall. And I've wanted to go into it and just fucking run full speed from one end to the other for no reason, just other than to do it. I've always wanted to do it. I think it would have been awesome. But then there's the people. That's the part that always sucks, because with all them people, they're going to think first and foremost you're a thief because you're running. But secondly, if they see me come running like me, I'm a pretty big dude. I'm running directly at them full speed. They're not going to get out of the way, and then I'm afraid I'm going to run people over. I don't want to do that. So imagine if we could get to an empty shopping mall. That'd be pretty awesome. I got one of those little wheelie carts,
like from Paul Blart.
So I like to, I stack a bunch of different tile stacks on these wheel carts. They're about, it's 26 inches long by 12 inches wide, and they got 4 wheels, like caster wheels. So, dude, and I could sit on it and haul ass. So just get a couple of those carts and go to the mall, and then we'll just pay like 1 month's rent so we can have access to the mall. And say we have a store, and we'll just shoot the podcast from the store, and then get to play out in the mall, because we never could when we were growing up.
Pat,
what are we talking about right now?
I feel like I need to tell you this.
What?
Get you some spicy chicken noodles. All right. The picante chicken, the spicy chicken, noodles, right? Get you 2 packs of those. A couple packs of Slim Jims, some Velveeta cheese. Mix that motherfucker up. Have you a nice little snack.
That sounds awful.
It's not, though.
It sounds like, yeah.
Get you some black beans, some garlic, some adobo, some black pepper, white rice, a Hillsfire or Hillshire's beef stick, right? Some basil, and about half cup of sugar. You got some banging black rice and beans, boy.
See, I know about that one. That other shit you said though sounded like a really baked concoction, and you're like, man, this sounds like this would be a pretty good idea. And then you try it, and you're like, dude, oh man, it'd be even better if you just had this next part. So let's add some Velveeta cheese, because fuck else are we gonna use it for? And then it happened, and you're like, oh my god, this is so good. Until later that evening. Bum, bum, bum.
Nah, man. No.
Well, first off, I don't eat ramen noodles or oodles and noodles or any of those things. There was a time in my life where I did, so I'm not hating. I'm saying nobody should. You got to eat what you can, what's economical. Or sometimes people just really like them.
Listen. Broke
I like
food sometimes is
fresh
good, man.
ramen noodles. I like fresh ramen. Have you ever had fresh ramen?
No, I don't like Japanese
Fresh
food,
noodles.
man. I don't like Japanese food.
I don't like Japanese food either, but it's just a noodle. That's it. That's the ramen is
Ramen,
the type of noodle,
ramen
like
is
spaghetti.
ramen is Japanese, bro.
Didn't say
Ramen is
it wasn't, I
100%
just said
Japanese.
it's a noodle.
Ramen
It's
is
the
Japanese.
name of the noodle.
Ramen is from Japan.
So's your mom.
No, my mom is from New York.
See, it doesn't work for me to do your mom jokes. They always fit in appropriately.
Well, that wouldn't really make any sense. She just asked me if my mom was just Japanese. Like, do I look Japanese in any type of way? Actually, no. Don't answer that.
Sometimes,
Dude, you know those stupid ass quizzes on like Facebook where it tells you off of your Facebook profile what race you are?
no, but I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, about 90% of the time I get Afro Chinese.
Afro Chinese.
Yeah, what is it? Afro Asian. I think that's how they
Hmm,
put it.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
An
So
Asian with an
basically,
Afro.
they're trying to say that I'm black and Asian. I don't see it, but I guess so.
Anything's possible.
I mean,
I saw on a Skittles commercial one time a Scotch Korean. So
oh, I know plenty of black Irish people.
right?
There's
It's
contradictions all over the
interesting.
world.
It's interesting. It's interesting for sure. We, the world, are nothing more than a melting pot of culture. Just get over it.
So, if they have all the evidence to prove that the election was rigged, why hasn't the Supreme Court done anything? What are they waiting for?
See, I don't know, man.
Because see, I've been thinking about this. You got the Great Reset, NESARA, GESARA, Project Bluebeam. They all have one commonality, is that
COVID-19.
okay? Is that the people creating the playbook are creating it for their own downfall? What
No,
sense
man,
is
that's why they.
what
That's why they got
sense?
tunnels.
But listen, what sense does that make? Why do you create something and create it off the basis of you losing? Who does that? No logical person does that. Because in the Great Reset, the elites would in fact lose. In NESARA GESARA, the elites would in fact lose their power. Why? Why would you set up the game like that?
Because maybe it's the replacements that's more important for the play instead of the actual current players. It's the people who are coming in to replace them.
All right, so let's think about it like this. You are an aging NFL star. Right.
Ooh, what position would I play?
We're gonna put you at wide receiver just to make the story stick that much. So you were, in your prime, you were, one of the elites. You were the white Jerry Rice. You know what I'm saying? Like you were Don Beebe on steroids
Oh,
type shit.
John Beebe. Nice Bills reference. Continue.
And then you come in, you know, 18th year in the league. Most receivers don't make it this long. Most players don't make it this long. But they got this young cat coming in and they just tell you, like, listen, we want you to, you know, sit back and let him take over. And you teach him everything you know, but, just give him the shine, bro. Most people ain't going to do that, man. Most people are going to Brett Favre it. What the fuck am I going to teach this little man? Why am I going to have him steal my job? I don't blame Brett Favre for that. Why am I going to teach Aaron Rodgers anything? He wants to learn. He better learn from watching me because I ain't going to show him. Oh, I'm not going to teach you how to take my job, bro. We all do it.
Right.
When the new person comes in, there's always something you don't show them. No one wants to train their replacement.
How can you? Right. I mean, but like I don't know, man. How can you be in a job for 47 years and not have one accomplishment? No,
maybe that's just our skewed perspective on the word accomplishment. Yeah, he didn't accomplish anything for us. He accomplished a lot for them, though.
Right. So, okay, so just based off of his track record alone, how? And I know the answer to this question. I'm only just asking it more so sarcastically, but so how do you with a background, your name has controversy, everything, you're in the public spotlight, mostly because you're so creepy and standoffish and refuse to have interaction with people, but yet you come out with 81 million votes, most popular of all time.
Because you got dead people voting for you.
And here, and the part that's still like, and it's still to this day, now we're getting ready to approach April. It's like, how do you sit there and look back at the the product or the result of what you're trying to accomplish, and have pride in that? Like, how do you feel like you're making a difference for the advancement of the world, for our part of the world, when you have trouble with regular cognitive human responses and the ability to interact and have conversation, intellectual conversation? When I say an intellectual conversation, it's not like stuff that we do. There's a whole lot of uhs and ahs. Right, so, but we're not professional broadcasters or
man. Will you just shut up?
No, you shut up.
No, but that's what that's what that right there. That's what got him elected.
Right. He said.
He said it may have been.
Oh, I'll take this man out behind the shed and give him a one time.
Exactly.
Look, man. Again, look, people out there. If that was your choice, that was your choice. I'm not gonna condone you for your choice. And if you chose and took that route, well, then I respect you because you made a decision. But let's
what else?
Your decision was based off of what you could actually relate to.
See, a lot of the reason why so many people, in my opinion, voted for Biden. I don't think he got as many votes as he did, but he did get a good chunk. And the reason that he did is because some of them, a lot of them Trump supporters were very pompous and ignorant and brazen.
True.
And I could see where they would say, you know what, man, I just want you to shut the fuck up. I don't care about anything else. I just want you to shut up. So I'm going to go vote for whoever is not Trump. I think we could have fucking put, what's that little Korean dude? Jim Kong on whatever. I can't say his name.
Excuse you.
Jim Kong-hoon, or I fucking can't say that motherfucker's name. I can't do it. The North Korean dude. We could have ran him up against Trump, and I bet you he would have won. Just saying. People hated Trump supporters that much. It wasn't really Trump. It was more the supporters.
Right. But I guess it was just because it was the personality of what he was as a president. Like, he actually listened to people. He listened to everybody.
Did he, though?
He acted is just how he acts. That's who he is.
See, I don't think Trump listens to anybody but himself. That's just my God honest opinion. I think the only voice that Trump hears is his own voice. That's why he's just
possibly, but he's got to have a right hand. Anybody who's anybody in that kind of position has always got a right hand. Not in the physical aspect where it's attached to your arm. I'm talking like, you know what I mean?
See, I don't think Donald's like the rest of us, bro. I don't think he does.
I
think that's why he has so many failures in his business career. It's because he doesn't have that right-hand man that anybody else that he can go to and spitball something off of and say, yo, what do you think about this? Because he only hears that one voice. It doesn't matter who's speaking to him. He only hears Donald.
Yeah, he could say he's pretty egotistic. But, I mean, I don't know, man. With the world being the way it is, you got to kind of have somebody who's willing to, willing to put the foot down and make people think. And be like,
how can I put this? Donald Trump is Dr. Evil. And Joe Biden was Antichrist?
Gold member.
Nah. You really think Goldmember was worse than Dr. Evil?
Dude, he wanted to paint people's dinkies gold.
Yeah, but he wasn't successful in it. Dr. Evil is far more successful than Goldmember. Dr. Evil just lost the big fight. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Goldmember was just trying to paint people's dicks gold. Dr. Evil wanted the whole world. He wanted everyone dead. He's just going to blow the whole fucking thing up. But you're on it. I don't care. I'm going to blow it up.
I think we should just run for president.
You think so? Mutual? Just Joe and Pat run for safety meeting for president?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean that's not a bad idea because then you get another podcast to be vice president. There you go. That's 4 people right there running the country. 4 is better than 2.
Right.
We'll get an all-female podcast.
If any of y'all like that, why don't you go ahead? Let's go safety meeting.
I already know what podcast. We'll get Jenna Fisher from The Office. They have a Office podcast. They'll be our running mates.
I don't know. We have to have at least have
Bro,
a formal meet and greet, so like
listen,
we could talk about some shit first.
listen. I'm gonna call you Pam because that's how I feel
No,
like I know you. No, not you. I'm talking to Jenna
no.
Fisher. I'm talking to Jenna Fisher. Shut up.
Oh,
I'm gonna call you Pam because that's how I feel like I know you. Um, please, Pam, will you run for president with us? And you can bring Jim with you if you want. But I think,
please, Pam.
please, Pam. And if you don't, and people out there, if you don't think Pam is hot from The Office, then you can go fuck yourself.
You hear to hear for it. Ha! Damn it.
Heard it here
I,
first, folks.
I don't even want to say it anymore. Thank you, Joe.
Pam Beasley, aka Pan Halbert, aka Jenna Fisher, is one bad bitch.
So, man, ever since we
I
said,
feel like you're not wanting to agree with me right now.
bro, I've never watched The Office.
You have no idea who Jenna Fisher is?
No,
You don't have a
but
phone?
I do remember. I remember seeing a picture of the cast, and if she was a hot one, then yes.
Yeah, she was the hot one.
Okay, yeah, I know that, and I know who. I like. I know who. I kind of know who the characters are, just through different things. But I'm honestly, I've
I
never
kind
watched
of
an
hate you.
episode
I
of The
kind of
Office.
hate you right now. I'm not gonna lie,
Why?
because
Because I didn't.
that is by far like my favorite show of all time. I've seen the entire show, no lie, at least 1,000 times. And you haven't watched it once. That hurts my feelings a little bit. I fucking at least seen Marvel. You fucking dick.
What's my favorite TV show of all time?
You just said it. Marvel.
No, Marvel's
Anything's
not a TV show, Joe.
Flash.
See, you don't even know. I knew you liked The Office, though.
Have you ever have you ever told me? Have you ever talked about it?
Have you ever asked me?
I That's not what I asked. Have you never asked me and you still knew because I talk about it. Have you ever talked about it?
Right. But do I ever talk about TV shows?
Oh,
No, because I don't watch TV, Joe. You know this.
I'm trying to guess it, Dick. I'm trying to get clues. Conan and the Barbarian.
No,
Ninja
that was
Turtles.
a movie. No,
Power Rangers.
no, no,
Gargoyles.
sir. My favorite TV show of all
Thundercats.
time was Family Matters.
Bro, I was getting there, man.
No, you weren't. You were never going to hit that mark for the next 45 minutes. You're just going to keep saying shit.
So
like
what?
Duck,
So what?
Donald Duck.
I
Daffy
could have
Duck.
made it a whole episode, bro. Like every couple questions, just pop in another. All right, fuck you.
DuckTales. I love Family Matters, though. I grew up in that generation. That whole Steve Urkel, the Winslow family. That was some good family entertainment. I enjoyed that show.
I'm not gonna lie.
Probably my favorite.
I always wished I was in the Winslow family.
They were just always so real.
Yeah.
They were always like complete opposite of what my family was. Like you get a lot of television families, right? They're all fake as fuck, and you could tell. But like these guys, they worked well together. You actually could believe that they were family.
So since you're wanting to talk about Family Matters, can we talk about how they just killed off a daughter?
Right?
Completely killed off one daughter.
Ends up doing porn 10 years later.
Yep. Well, I mean, because yeah, you got killed off Family Matters. Where the fuck are you gonna go from there?
Right.
Now you really got a daddy issue. The best father in all time, outside of maybe, Fresh Prince.
With Uncle Phil.
Yeah, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil was a hell of a man.
Hell yeah. But
Like,
Carl Winslow was too.
yeah, but Uncle Phil, man, he was big balling with all his shit. I think that takes you another step when you're able to provide them literally whatever they want, and you're just an awesome human. Changes a little bit.
Yo, What's your guys' favorite TV shows? Drop it in the links. We all got some sort of TV show that we have watched. Yo, I used to also love MacGyver. Man, you ever watch MacGyver back in the day? That was the real deal.
Matlock.
Hell yeah.
Me and Graham used to sit there and
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Matlock. Yeah, you know my
Yo,
favorite olds TV show though, hands down, MASH. MASH was just fucking dope. It had everything, man. For a TV show,
Right.
it had females, it had jokes, it had action. It was based off in a war. It had everything.
You had drama.
You had
Because
drama.
it was, again, in a war.
You know, you had a dude that dressed to run around in a cross dress trying to get kicked out of the army, which really tells you something, right? Like there's literally a law that they can just say, nope, you're of a certain age. We want you in the military. Nothing you can say about it. That doesn't seem right. Regardless of what you say, you got to come and die for me. If that is not freedom, I don't know what is.
I forgot what I was going to say.
God damn it. How stoned are you, bro?
It's been a long day.
Man.
So, fuck. What do you got? See, what had happened was before the safety meeting, we had a pre-safety meeting. And about a half hour before it,
We did not have a
when I say
pre-safety
we,
meeting.
I say me, myself, and I. There's three of us.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Anyway, good, and you?
I was talking to the person honking.
A little while ago, it sounded like some people were out here getting rowdy.
Yeah.
Hoping maybe catch another audio, but it's still early.
I mean, I was really hoping for, roadside interview. That'd be pretty dope.
We do have a full moon tonight.
So, Mr. I'm gonna assume meth addict. How are you doing this evening? I'm doing fine. You got any meth? No, I don't do drugs, sir. Oh, so you know anybody that has meth? Nope, don't do drugs. So you do have meth. Greedy bastard.
So you saying you don't have any? Man, sure be cool if you did.
Yo, you ever seen the video?
You
ever seen the video of the crackhead who randomly throws a ladder up on this dude's house, climbs up to the window, and goes, "Yo, let me get a $5 rock." We don't sell crack. Come on, man. Just come on, hurry up, man. I got places to be. Just let me get some. Just let me get a rock. And there's like, bro, we don't sell crack. All right, I'm gonna leave, but the next time I come back, you better have crack. How are you gonna tell someone they need to start selling crack so that when you come back, they have crack for you?
I don't know, man.
I didn't think it worked that way.
It could. Maybe different communities.
I'm just gonna start knocking on random doors. Do you sell pussy? No? All right. Next time I come back, you better sell cats.
Meow. I was up at the stoplight today. It was at like 11:30 this morning, and we had a walker. Yeah. So she, it was definitely a girl. Yeah, she was walking up over by the Dunkin' Donuts area. I'm at the stoplight, and this girl is just yelling. She's going, yeah, 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 and she's fucking fist bumping, and then she throws in like the praise thing, and she's
Oh
just,
yeah.
oh yeah, and she's really getting into it, and she's feeling her groove, and then she looks down, and she's just like, yeah, fuck you, sidewalk, and she goes
Oh
back into
shit.
like bumping, and she get into the corner, and she's all there waving at everybody, and she's smiling, and she's got like the stereotypical, but she's got one tooth right there, that big old one banger. And yeah, if you're wondering, I did wave. I was like, I
Hey,
did
how you
one of these.
doing?
And I was going, yeah, I totally waved. I mean,
Did
she
she
waved
wave
first.
back?
I feel like, yeah, she initiated, so I had to wave back. I'm like, well, shit, I want to get in on this parade. Let me be a part. I'll do
Yo,
my part. I thought about honking just to make it feel real special, but I didn't want to draw attention any more than was already there.
so I remember when bath salts were really big around here. I pull
We
up to
all
the
do.
I pull up to the intersection of over here on Geddes, and there's tweakers in the middle of the road. I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? Next thing you know, he just comes up, he goes like this, puts his hands up, starts going like this, looks and goes, strike one. I'm like, I'm like, wait, what? And I shit you not, he puts his hands back up and starts doing it again. And then he swings and misses. Strike two. Gets pissed, fucking starts walking around, goes back into his little imaginary batter's box, swings, and just does one of these, does like a fake bat drop, and runs the bases. I shit you not. It came right back to home base. I'm like, this motherfucker think he's playing baseball.
He's having one of those VR experiences.
Oh yeah.
It kind of makes me wonder, would you ever try VR? Have you tried VR?
Yeah, I've tried it.
What'd you think?
It looked like I had my cell phone in front of my face too close. You know what I'm saying? I think it's
Okay,
stupid to do if you also have your ears covered. What am I supposed to smell what's around me?
right. See, now I've never used one ever. Um, Nor have I actually really ever had the opportunity to, but I've never wanted to because dead ass, when you look at it, just looking at the contraption, how can you not see it's a programming device?
I can see that.
Augmented reality.
Kind of makes you think of like Lawnmower Man and shit like that.
Have you ever seen that movie Game Over or Gamer? Gamer.
No.
A movie called Gamer.
I
Takes
say,
place in the not so far future where after the war went over, everybody became isolated to their houses, and they created these games that are kind of like Fortnite and shit, but they're all in like VR style. So you have your own custom avatar, and you live in this city. It's a VR world. It's all completely augmented reality. And anyways, it's this long ass story where um like the actions of the in-game world that you're connected to can reflect the actions of your real life world. So like say you're in-game world and you go and do some shit and make money, like that currency gets exchanged through the program and goes to your bank account in the real world status. But the real world status is a dump. It's like cargo ship houses, people in these little ass pods, but they all have basically like wireless network that's worldwide. Sounds a little familiar, like a Tesla coil. But uh um yeah, but like dude, that's the kind of world that we're going into. Like these VRs, you don't need to simulate reality. Get a grip on your initial reality. the one that you have in front of you, before you're trying to diverge yourself or diverse, whatever the word is, into something like that. Like, to, I'm not saying like it's the devil, but come on, look at it. It looks like a fucking device that's you're gonna put on this thing, and it's gonna tell you what to do in a scenario that you're never gonna actually be in. It's gonna train your eyes and your body to respond. It's like, or am I just going on about it? I don't know. It just
I
seems.
I kind of think you're being a little bitch.
You think so?
Why can't we just play VR football and I get to whoop your ass that way in Madden?
Why can't we just play real football?
Because you don't want to get embarrassed in real life.
Shit, you can never catch me. Get out of here.
You are smoking dope, my man.
We were. It's a safety meeting.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I may not look it, but I'm a lot faster than you think, people. I would found that out one day. I'm a lot faster than you think. I'm telling you,
well,
man.
at least these people know. I'm calling bullshit.
I got no reason to lie.
Right. I mean, you're not slow, but I'm always going to be faster.
No, you're not, though. That's the thing.
Let's go, Joe. Let's record it. Foot race, me and you.
Can you even touch your toes?
Can I? Not only can I, shit.
You cannot touch your toes.
Bro, I remember the last time we talked about it, I said I can kick myself in the balls. Remember that conversation? And then you're like, bullshit, you got to prove it. So I showed you how flexible I actually am. Just because I'm a big dude doesn't mean I don't know how to
You ain't out. You're not outrunning me, Pat.
I bet you $5.
No.
See, that's how you know you lose.
No, I'm stating no. You won't beat me. Just keep your money.
Come on, man. We'll record it. Now people are interested. They're like, "Yep."
Yeah. Soon. Listen, I'll put it to you like this: we get 100 subscribers, and I'll toast you on the internet.
Okay, bet. 100 subscribers. Let's go, folks. Share it with your friends.
That's right.
Tell them all about safety meetings. Tell them about these conversations that we like to have with each other, all of you. We need to get to 100. That's our goal.
Who's going to win in a foot race? The old man?
Million, but...
Or the youngin'?
The world may never know.
That's right.
Until we hit that 100 mark. Then we'll know.
But when I beat you, don't come a crying.
Not only will I beat you, but I'll turn around right at the end and finish it backwards and flip you the bird.
You're definitely gonna fall.
No, sir.
Yep. That's why you started laughing. You're definitely gonna fall. As soon as he goes to spin.
Can you dunk, Joe?
Not anymore, no.
Well, my old ass can still dunk.
When was the last time you dunked?
Yesterday. No, not yesterday. The day before yesterday.
I don't think you did. Dunking and basketball and running mean absolutely nothing.
But you got to be physically fit to do both.
But that doesn't make you faster than me.
It does, though.
Just because I can't dunk a basketball doesn't mean you're faster than me.
I'm just saying, if I had the ability to elevate a 250-pound body up to 10 and a half feet in the air and dunk.
And you're also a good fucking, 4 or 5 inches taller than me? It's a little bit of an advantage on the whole dunking aspect.
So you heard it here, folks. 100 subscribers. Foot race.
And
I'm going to do everything I just said.
I bet you one of your arms is probably the length, like arm and a half of mine more.
I have a 7-foot wingspan.
Exactly. I'm not even close. You're already 3 feet away.
So then what do we do when we hit the 200 subscribers?
Why would we celebrate that? We can celebrate 1,000, but 200 subscribers, that's just silly.
That could be overnight.
I mean, we could celebrate 420 subscribers.
Facts. That's a good one. That's definitely that's a good track or a good stat.
I think the 420th subscriber should be a special subscriber. They should get a like a custom made t-shirt or something like that.
Hell yeah. Gotta get those safety meeting t-shirts.
Travel mug.
Would any of you guys be interested in the safety meeting t-shirt?
I know I would.
Just saying. We're gonna make it happen.
Pat, feeling safe yet?
Duh.
Nice.
I've been babbling about random shit.
I'm just kicking it.
Right?
I don't know. I start to get tired and just talk anyways. I'm kind of in that mode.
Joe, if I bought you a bongo drum, would you use it?
That just sounds extremely racist. Yes. Yes.
It's windy.
Fuck the Bills. Fuck Tom Brady. Love you guys.
The Bills. Yo, check this out, people at home. I got one for you. Let's turn around. Turn around. I'm not gonna do it. There it is. Hopefully you get your superpowers tonight.
I don't think it's every full moon you get superpowers.
Why not? It should be.
You have issues, man.
Don't we all, though?
But all right, people. It's been fun. See y'all next time.
It's been fun. Make
Peace
sure to
out.
be extra safe tomorrow and the day after that, because you should always be safe. And thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Make sure to share with your friends. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Hit that little notification bell. And we love you. Be good. Be good to
Peace.
each other. Peace.